Well, Hollywood had another night of fashion, so I figured I wanted to do a get ready with me and talk about some of the Met Gala fashion. I said Hollywood, but technically it's in New York, but I feel like it's a lot of Hollywood people, right? So anyways, I'm gonna talk about the fashion that I loved in the Met Gala today. Now, a few caveats. One, I am not a fashion expert at all. At all. Two, I don't know like half of these people, so I am just judging the outfits for a lot of them. For some of them, I do have a bias because I love some of these celebrities. Love is a strong word. I enjoy like hearing about some of these celebrities or seeing their looks or whatever. And I think those are the main caveats. I am going to be doing like a Met Gala type of look. I'm going to be doing a hybrid of Erykah Badu, Kiki Lane, and Tessa Thompson's looks from the evening, and you'll kind of see what I'm envisioning as we go through this get ready with me. But if you want to hear my thoughts about some of the fashion from the Met Gala for 2022 and see me do a Met Gala look, then go ahead and just keep on watching. Just like last time, I'm not going to talk about the makeup as I do it because we have a lot of outfits to talk about. And I mean a lot. Last time I cut some out because, I didn't want the video to be super long. This time, I'm mentally okay with the video being super long because I have so many outfits I want to talk about. And again, no one IRL talks about this stuff with me, so I want to talk about it with you guys and tell me your thoughts about the Met Gala fashion. If a long video sounds good to you, strap in and let's get started. So I am going to start off by talking about Kiki Lane, who I definitely feel had the best look of the night. She looked like a princess. It was so beautiful. Like the pink, and I love like the ruffles at the top and how like the ruffles go into the gloves as well. I just was like such a fan of her look. Her makeup look, I told you my makeup look is going to be kind of inspired by hers. Mostly the graphic liner that she did was so beautiful. That someone did on her, but still, it was so beautiful. I love the white gloves. I love the shape of the dress. Everything about it is just so beautiful to me. And so that one is my favorite look of the evening. But it was close. That one was just so pretty though. And the hot pink or like the bright pink seemed to be like a vibe for the night. I don't even know what the theme of the Met Gala was, but it doesn't even matter. No one does the theme like ever. But yes, Kiki Lane gets my top outfit of the evening. So yay, Kiki. Okay, on to the next one. You guys may judge me for this. I put on that primer like 5 minutes ago. I've been scrolling through all of these different articles about the Met Gala, trying to find these people's names because I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I don't know so many of these people. But I have really crappy internet and my partner's in the other room playing Rocket League. So all that to say, it's not loading, like none of these sites are loading, and I'm gonna be here. It's like midnight as I'm filming this, to be honest. But I am literally going to be here all night if I try to load this. So I'm just going to not know some of these people's names. And I'm sorry, you guys. That makes me terrible. I know. But like, we're here to talk about the fashion, right? So anyways, okay. Next look. All that to say, I don't know this next girl. But her look is stunning. And if you see me looking over here, I have all the pictures pulled up on my laptop. But, oh my gosh, I cannot imagine like how long that dress took to make. Like all of the beading and the fringe and the different like patterns and the cut and her hair and like makeup really add to the vibe, And it is beautiful. I just cannot like this. I said Kiki was my favorite. This one is like close second. From here on out, I don't really have like a like ranking or anything. Not that you guys would want my ranking anyways, but those two were definitely my top 2 of the night, and you guys will have to let me know. Do you agree? Are those the top looks of the evening? Because to me, both of these are just stunning, stunning. You know, something else that I'll mention as like, you know, before we look at the next outfit. I told you this is going to be a long video. But anyways, it is so interesting to me who actually shows up to the Met Gala. Like, and really all of these events, you know, I kind of mentioned this with the Grammys, which is the video I did, you know, a fashion get ready with me with before. But even more so for the Met Gala, it is like such a strange like group of people, you know, like I'm like, there are some models, there are some actors and actresses, there are some musicians, but I'm like, who gets on this list? Are they like sending out a ton of invitations to people that like just don't come? Like, how many invitations are sent out? Because like Seth Meyers is there with his wife, but then like French, I don't think he's actually French, but he sings in French. But anyways, Stromae was there. If you don't know Stromae's music, check him out. He just put out an album this year that was pretty good. But anyways, he's there, and then like Cardi B is there. It's just like such like a weird like group of people, you know. So I'm like, how do they decide who goes to these things? But anyways, I mentioned before that hot pink seemed to be the color of the night. And so, next look is the best male look. I said I wasn't going to rank them anymore, but this to me is the best male look. Sebastian Stan killed it. He killed it. You cannot tell me otherwise. The pink Air Force Ones with the like jacket and everything, bro. He killed it. Like the oversized and just everything. It looks so good. I would argue behind Kiki Lane, best hot pink outfit of the evening. The next hot pink outfit that deserves some love is the legendary Glenn Close. Stunning. Her cape and like the suit and everything and the matching clutch and the gloves. Again, a full hot pink moment. The earrings, everything. But like the detailing on the cape, the shape of everything, like all of like the accessories, it all just goes together so well. I mean, Glenn Close is an icon, but when I saw her outfit, I like gasped. I was like, wow, that's such a good one. So definitely putting her on my favorite dress list. I feel like all of these, like, I'm not really gonna have a lot to say because I don't really know what the heck I'm talking about. Like, I don't know, you know, like, oh, they used this type of beading or this type of stitch. I don't know. But I can tell you objectively, like, or subjectively, to me, it looks pretty. Some of these, I feel like you guys are gonna see what I pick is like the ones that are pretty to me, and you're gonna be like, girl, what? But like, I'm not even thinking about this necessarily as the Met Gala. Some of them I definitely am, and I feel like they get like bonus points if it's like kind of like avant-garde, you know? But some of them are just like kind of pretty dresses that like, I mean, you could honestly find off the rack some places or on the rack. But, you know, I'm just telling you which ones stuck out to me. Okay, anyways, next pink look is SZA. Oh my gosh, my girl SZA. We talked about her at the Grammys. You already know if you watched that video. I love SZA. I love SZA. So, of course, I'm biased. But beyond being biased, she went with like the Western theme, and I love it. Now, can I say, I was trying to find a good picture of SZA, and I don't know if this was like her actual makeup of the evening or if it's like just really crappy pictures online. But it almost looked like pop art-y. Her makeup, like her contour and everything. But I don't, and like her highlight. But I don't know if that was like an issue with the pictures or what. But something to note for sure. But she killed it. I mean, as always. I love the fact that like it almost looks like a wood pattern on her dress, you know? And again, I don't know if that's the pictures or if that's like legit. But the hat, the boots, everything, she killed it, and I love her so much. I guess one other thing I'll say about the SZA look, if you watch Westworld, it's giving me major Westworld vibes, which again just kind of proves the fact that it's definitely like Western inspired, but I loved it. This next one was another top look of the evening for me. Tiana Taylor killed it. First of all, I love that she had a patterned dress. I feel like a lot of people shy away from patterns for the Met Gala, but I feel like the pattern really added something to it combined with the silhouette. It literally looked like she was water, you know? And what you can't see in the picture that I have, which sucks, that's another thing. Like, some of these outfits are just so dynamic that it's hard to find a good, like, still photo of the look, because depending on the angle you're looking at and all of that, it can look completely different. But it has like a bunch of really cool cutouts that you can't really see in this picture, and like the shape of the shoulders, her makeup and accessories, the headpiece, all of it. This to me is like a perfect blend of like an avant-garde look, right? But still a look that, like, you know, like when Vogue is doing like who had the best look of the night, and people are looking and they're like not really thinking about the avant-garde part, but about like, is it pretty or not, if that makes sense. I feel like this is one that people would be like, yes, that is pretty, but it also is avant-garde. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense to you. But anyways, like, her look is just, I'm over here looking at it and I just like can't stop looking at it because it's so beautiful, and I love chiffon. So anything that has chiffon, I'm like, ooh, yes, I love it. But hers especially is chef's kiss. So good. Now, again, I will say I am totally biased about Tiana Taylor because I freaking love her music. Her debut album, I know there was like some drama with like the album not being what she initially intended it to be because Kanye cut it down quite a bit, but that is such a good album. If you can't tell, I love R&B music, but I definitely am biased towards Tiana Taylor. Speaking of R&B music, next up on the list to talk about is Normani. Normani is an interesting case to me because I feel like she doesn't have a ton of music out, but she gets invited to like all of these events. Sorry, my chair is very creaky, by the way, so if you keep hearing that, I'm so sorry. But anyways, she gets invited to everything, and I'm just like confused because I feel like, you know, there are a lot of people that maybe have like more name recognition just generally, and so I'm like interested in like how Normani makes the list for all of these things, you know? Not to say I'm complaining though, because she freaking killed it. Oh my gosh. This outfit is Met Gala, like a hundo P, that's Met Gala. Like the asymmetrical skirt and like the poofs and the sleeve and the two-piece, which also, it seems like the two-piece was another very popular thing to do at the Met Gala this year. But the hat, the hair, the makeup, everything. She looks like, okay, here's kind of, now follow me, okay? This is going to be a journey. This look kind of reminds me of like a Victorian era mermaid. Does that make sense at all? I mean, I don't know. That is how I would describe this if someone asked me to describe this look. And I am here for it. That's like a combo that I never knew I needed, but now that I've seen it, I need it. That's just simple as that. Now, I know for a fact that this next one is going to be one of those ones where you all are like, Catherine, why did you pick this one? But I don't even care. Mindy Kaling's look from the night is so pretty to me. Now, is it Met Gala? No. I mean, I can recognize that. It's not what the night is about, right? The night is about like avant-garde and, you know, completely unique and blah, blah, blah. And also, no matter what, she absolutely was not on theme. Like, I can tell you that just looking at it. Like, she was not on theme. But I don't even care. First of all, you know me if you've seen any of my videos. I shouldn't assume, but if you've seen my videos, you probably know I am a pastel queen. I love pastels. So first of all, that's a win. Second of all, purple is like one of my favorite colors, definitely top 3. And so beyond it being just, you know, pastel, it's a pastel purple. Also, it's got floral stuff, which I also love floral stuff. And we've already talked about the fact I love chiffon, y'all. So it literally like checks every single box. Now, I do feel like someone could wear this to prom, like if they like were very wealthy or something, you know. But I don't even care. I don't even care because I love it. I love it so much. And I know this is probably one that like people are like, what is she thinking? This is the Met Gala. I don't even care. We've already established this, but Mindy Kaling looked beautiful and I loved her dress. Okay, I told you I wasn't going to talk about the makeup, but I am going to do like a brief interruption. Brief. Like any of this has been brief, but I'm going to do an interruption and kind of explain what I'm thinking. So Tessa Thompson did that beautiful blush draping and like that really sharp contour kind of look, and I want to steal that. So that's what I'm going to be stealing from her look. I'm going to be trying to do like a similar color. The queen, Erykah Badu, did like the yellow, like on her nose that spread out, and then she had like the orange that looks like a contour. Now I know that this is like an 8-bit like potato photo that I'm showing you, but I could not find a picture of her makeup. Why were people hating on Erykah Badu? Because like her makeup was so good. But anyways, so I'm gonna try to incorporate both of those elements. And then Kiki Lane had like the really cool graphic liner. She put hers on her lids. I don't have that eye shape. If I put mine on my lids, you'll never see it ever. But I'm gonna like put it up above a little bit and kind of do like a similar type of vibe. So that's what I'm gonna be doing from all 3 of those looks. Now, on to the regularly scheduled content. All right, this is another person who like, I don't know who they are, but the outfit is stunning. Oh my gosh. This like kind of is reminding me a little bit of like the Rihanna outfit from back in the day. Remember like the full yellow gown that she did, like with all of like the embroidery and stuff like that, and it was stunning and like literally like stole the show. First of all, why? I mean, Rihanna's pregnant right now, so like that probably answers that for now. But I feel like the last few years, has Rihanna even gone to the Met Gala? I don't remember. She literally used to be like the Met Gala, like it was her. So like I'm curious about what happened there, but it is something that I've kind of noticed. Speaking of Rihanna, Fenty, I didn't even play that, but hey. But this one, I mean, it's not like monochromatic in the way that Rihanna's look was, but I still think it is so pretty. We've already been over this. I love floral print, and obviously there is some beautiful embroidery on like this floral print with the long train, the off the shoulder. Stunning. I mean, apparently I'm just kind of easy to please because there were a lot of looks I liked, but this one in particular, I was like, wowza, that is really beautiful, and definitely is Met Gala, you know. Like, again, I don't really know anything about like fashion, or definitely don't know anything about sewing or anything like that, but looking at this, I can tell that is a gown that took a lot of work to make, you know. Even if I don't like recognize all of the things that specifically went into it, I mean, I can tell like, yeah, that took time to do. So that one is just stunning to me. Shout out to whoever you are that wore that dress, because it looks good. This next one is another person who I do not know, but again, if you watched my my Grammys video, some of these you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, I'm very predictable in what I like and don't like. So this yellow dress, you already know. Purple is one of my favorite colors. Yellow is also one of my favorite colors. The sleeve, like the huge poof, the mermaid. I know that there are going to be some people out there that are going to be like, she looks like my upholstery, or like my grandma's upholstery. I don't even care. Look at what I'm wearing right now. That is the type of print that I like. And oh my gosh, that, like, the yellow with the red hair always, every single time, is so good to me. I love that it's, again, the two-piece. I told you, the two-piece is, like, where it's at this time around. But I like that it's the two-piece. I like the gloves. I like the hair and the necklace that go with it. It's like a mermaid dress, right? Like, that's not avant-garde, but that with like the big sleeve, the ruching, all of it combined, it is avant-garde to me, and I really liked that one. That, if I could go to the Met Gala, I feel like, who am I? But if I could go, that's what I would, I don't know, I don't want to wear any of these. I just want to get dressed up and look super cute, as seen by the fact that I'm like doing my makeup. Okay, next up is another person that I do not know, but I do recognize this person from the last Met Gala, because I am a fiend. I do like looking at the Met Gala stuff every year. And her outfit last year, stunning. Her outfit this year, I would argue, even more stunning. Again, how many times am I going to say this? Chiffon. I love it. I love it so much. And you'll never guess, I mentioned I have like 3 favorite colors. You'll never guess what the third one is. It's like a pastel blue or like mint. So, check. I love it. All of the accessories, the way that the like dress has like no shape, you know, I like that like real flowy stuff, just like the Tiana Taylor dress. What was I gonna say? The like rope, like, and like the way it goes down. I just think all of it looks so good. And this was another one, like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, like, oh, it's beautiful. So again, shout out to her. Also, the eyeshadow, like how it matches the blue, everything is just, oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Okay. Lots of good ones this year, but that one in particular, very, very good. Okay, next one is giving me major old Hollywood vibes. This is a person, I don't know her 100%. I think I remember seeing that her name was Danae when I was originally going through like the article. But I love this. And I know I've seen like Smokey Glow do these videos in the past, like her reactions to stuff. And I feel like I can picture it in my head. She would be like, it looks like she put a sheet on over the dress. But like, I kind of like it. It's like a really interesting peplum, and it's very avant-garde, you know? That's like the point. And so I like that. I like the red and pink together. I think that's really interesting. Again, kind of going with that hot pink vibe. I love the white gloves, like the pearls, the makeup, the hair. All of it is just kind of screaming old Hollywood glam, but it's different, you know? It's like, make old Hollywood glam avant-garde. We gotta talk about Blake Lively, who for some reason was co-chair. Again, I don't understand how any of this works. Why is Blake Lively the co-chair of the Met Gala? I mean, I'm here for it because like the look that she did was really cool. I mean, this obviously isn't like the first time we've ever seen anyone do like a twofer, you know, kind of look, like where they you know, have like an outfit change or anything like that. It wasn't even like, she wasn't the only person to do it at this Met Gala, but I loved both of her dresses. If she even would have just only had the first one, I would have loved it, you know? It was just really, really pretty. I like that her like jewelry and her hairpiece and her makeup and everything matched both, you know? I just thought that was really cool. It kind of like reminded me of like rusted metal, you know, like the Statue of Liberty type of vibes, you know, like with like the copper and then the blue, you know, as it rusts. And the gloves and everything. Did she have the gloves in the first? Oh my god, the gloves change color? How did she do that? I'm assuming they're like reversible, but dang, that is commitment. And the train, I don't even want to know how much that dress weighed, you guys. You know that dress weighed so much. Oh my gosh. That's the thing about these celebrities. Like, shout out to them, because I am not in shape enough to wear a dress like that heavy, you know, especially for that long. But that one was beautiful. Now, her husband, love him, but come on, man, it's a brown suit, a brown, you know, kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Suede? Velvet. A brown velvet suit. I mean, it's not revolutionary out here. He also was co-chair, so like, what's happening? What's happening here? Anyways, Blake Lively, beautiful, and they seem like fun, you know. I obviously don't know any of these people, and like, who knows what they're actually like, but the way that they portray themselves, they seem very, very fun. So all right, now we gotta talk about the queen herself, who, like, I'm literally trying to recreate her look right now, Erykah Badu. First of all, again, we've established I love R&B, and Erykah Badu is like literally it when it comes to that genre. And I love her music, and I love her fashion, and just like her soul. And this look, to me, I feel like this is going to be one that a lot of people don't like, but to me, this one is giving like a contemporary art museum piece. This is like a callback only for me. None of you guys, unless you've been to Denver, maybe this will be a callback to you. Denver Museum of Art had a like exhibit. I forget who the artist was, but they had an exhibit while I was there visiting, and there was a piece in like the main floor that looked very similar like to Erykah Badu's look. Like, it was like this like quilted piece with like beads hanging down it and everything. And I don't know, as soon as I saw that dress, I was like, oh my god, did she go to Denver and see that exhibit? But I really, really liked her look, and it's very her, you know, and I liked that part too. I was just looking at Erykah Badu's makeup, and I realized I need to take this yellow down way more. But anyways, I'm pretty sure that this next person, I'm pretty sure her name is Claire Danes, if I remember right, from the article by Vogue, but honestly, I couldn't tell you. I don't really know who this person is. But this is one, again, I don't think that this is necessarily like Met Gala material, you know, but something about it is just really beautiful to me. Like, this is one that, again, I feel like I can tell that a lot of work went into making this piece. It kind of looks like, honestly, like my ideal wedding dress. Like, that is gorgeous. That's like cottagecore, but like, you know, put thousands of hours into making it and take it to the Met Gala, you know. That's kind of what it's giving me. I like the little like diamond piece in the middle, all of the ruffles at the bottom of the train, all of like the different like patterns that are being used, not patterns, but like fabrics that are being used. All of it is just really, really pretty to me. And that one is one that, again, plus I like the black lace with it, you know, the necklace, everything. I'm not making a coherent thought. Again, can you guys tell my brain is like fried? Anyways, that one was so pretty though. I really liked that one. Okay, next up is Conan Gray. And I love this one. I love it so much. I love the platform boots, which also, it seemed like a lot of people like were pulling out the platform boots for the night. But I really, really liked the platform boots. I love the like sheer cape. It looks like he's got like some like beads or something in his hair, and I really like that detail. I love the sheer top, the like sequined pants. There's a lot kind of going on, and I feel like sometimes with some looks that like is a detriment, and you're like, oh, I wish they would have edited it down a little bit. But for this, it is not a detriment, at least in my eyes. It's like, oh yeah, that all works perfectly. and it really is a vibe. Now, something about this, like, this is absolutely not cheap, right? But I think it's the sequin pants. Like, sequins to me just kind of automatically remind me of, like, Halloween as a child. I had, like, this, like, Britney Spears Halloween costume when I was younger, and I swear to God it had those sequin pants, but in blue. So, like, something about it screamed, like, a little bit cheap to me, but I know that's not true. Like, that probably is, like, worth more than, you know, a year of my salary or whatever. I don't even have a salary right now, so it's definitely worth more than that. But, you know, it's a lot. But all in all, I think it's so beautiful. It kind of, I, like, picture, like, a really, like, fabulous, like, D&D wizard wearing this outfit for some reason. I don't know if any of you have listened to, the Adventure Zone D&D podcast. It's pretty popular, so maybe some of you have. But that outfit looks like something that Taco would wear. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, you're probably like, what the heck is she talking about? But anyways, moving on. Okay, so we've already established the fact that part of my makeup look, actually the part that I'm doing right now, is based on Tessa Thompson's look from the evening. Now, her actual outfit isn't necessarily my favorite, but I do like it. I think I just have really high standards because her outfit last year was so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys remember it, but it was really, really, really stunning. Ooh, I just got shimmer all over. Oh no. But it was so, so pretty. This one, I feel like I would like it a little bit more if, like, there was something different about it. I can't really put my finger on what it is, though. I mean, I'm not, like, a huge fan of the high-low situation just in general. It reminds me of, like when I was in high school, that was super popular, and so now I'm like, oh, God, it's dated, you know, which makes me feel old, but I feel like if maybe, like, it was a high-low, but it covered, like, the tulle pieces covered up until the boots started to show, kind of like how SZA's, like, went from, like, dress to boot, you know? I feel like that maybe is what I, like, would prefer, you know, as if it's up to me. But, yeah, something, again, we talked earlier about how, like, the angle really changes it. Something that you can't see, which is a travesty from this angle, is how freaking huge her train is. It made her look like a cotton candy, You know what I mean. It made her look like cotton candy. She just must really love the long trains. I feel like she has a lot of looks that have that really long train. And this was one of them. Not my favorite, but the makeup was good. This next one was one that, like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, that's the one everyone's going to be talking about as their favorite. Olivia Rodrigo, who, first of all, I just feel like is, like, the new it girl, you know? But, her look is stunning. Again, I don't know how, like, necessarily, like, Met Gala it is, you know? This is another dress that actually reminds me a lot of the dress from The Little Mermaid at the end of the movie. But I like the butterflies in her hair. Her makeup is really, truly what makes it. If she didn't have, like, the makeup and the butterflies in her hair, and maybe even the gloves, I feel like it's a prom dress. But with all those little details, it is so beautiful, and, like, she is selling that look, man. Oh my God, the sultry eyes are real. Like, she is ready for the night, and I love it so much. So just like everyone else, that's a look I really like. Okay, now we can get into a little bit more of the male fashion. I've kind of, like, been, like, briefly touching on trends of the evening, and it seems like one trend for men in particular was, like, the skirts, like the tucks with the skirt. There were quite a few men who went that route this year for the Met Gala, which, like, go them. As long as you're not wearing a freaking suit, cough, cough, Bradley Cooper, then, like, good job, you know? If you're trying something a little different, shout out to you. But I think out of all of the men who were wearing skirts this time around, Russell Westbrook did it the best to me. I don't know what it is. I think it's like the shoes with like the socks and like the long pleated skirt with like the top hat. All of it, I like it. Like out of all of them, that one stuck out the most to me. Oh my god, I'm getting this shimmer like legit everywhere. Holy crap. Let me wipe off my hands really fast. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forget what I was even saying. I know it was something about the skirts and how a bunch of men wore skirts this year, but beyond that, I honestly do not remember. But I will say Russell Westbrook. I don't know why. That name is kind of a tongue twister to me. But Russell Westbrook had the best fashion of the evening, like when it came to the skirt. But I do kind of want to give an honorable mention to my man Oscar Isaac. One, for his amazing performance in Moon Knight, but two, because I feel like he also had a pretty good skirt look. I liked that his didn't have like just a regular tux on the top. Like it was like kind of an interesting shape, you know, and that was fun. So shout out to Oscar Isaac. Man, oh man, it is like hard as heck to talk while I'm doing graphic liner. I feel like I keep messing up the shapes. Also, I couldn't really tell. I tried to zoom in on her look, Kiki Lane. I tried to zoom in on it, but like I couldn't really tell exactly what shape it was. So I'm just like going for it. I'm just doing like little like triangle things. It kind of reminded me of Bulbasaur actually a little bit. But okay, let's move on. Ooh, okay, this is a good one. Jessica Chastain. First of all, I love when redheads wear red. Red and yellow. I feel like those are really great colors for redheads. But this, especially, it looks like someone took the ruby slippers from The Wizard of Oz and literally like melted them down and put them as a dress on her body. And it is so beautiful. Now, I'm not like huge on like the cording detail. I don't really think, I guess it's like, is that a snake? Oh my god, it's a snake. I just realized that. Holy crap. I don't think it's like enough, you know? And also, I'm not like a huge fan of the headdress with it. I just feel like she's like kind of like drowning in it, but not in a good way, you know? But the like fabric itself is like, oh my god, that is so, so pretty. So I do really like this one. And Jessica Chastain is just gorgeous anyways. So that's a good one. Okay, another one that really stuck out, Gigi Hadid. I love that she like didn't go with like just like a standard dress, you know? And I really like the coat itself is even itself like avant-garde, you know, in some ways. And like this bodysuit underneath, how she really only has like the red lip as her makeup. All of it is just like so good to me. I just really liked that one. It kind of reminds me of like if Catwoman decided to ditch the black and then also went to, you know, the Met Gala, but she was cold. I don't know. That's what it reminds me of. So I hope that that makes some semblance of sense. But that one was so pretty, and I really think her makeup and everything added to it a lot. I don't necessarily love the hair. I like the sleeked back, but I don't like the sticking out, you know? It kind of is giving me Cynthia, the doll from Rugrats vibes. But other than that, everything is like so, so good. Ooh, another good one. Denai Guerra? I'm so sorry, you guys. But you know who I'm talking about. And her look was so pretty. This is another one that I feel like looks very like almost like princessy, you know? It looks like a normal ball gown. But I really like the shape of it, and I think that her hair and makeup is adding to it a lot. But like the shape and how it like almost looks like, what are those things that like people had in like the olden days? Sophia Nygaard actually just made a video about this. But there are like these like the hoops, you know what I'm talking about, the hoops that people had in like the olden times to like you know, like make their dresses stick out. It almost looks like she has one of those on. Whatever it is, I like it. I like it a lot, and I think it's really, really pretty. So that is another one that stuck out to me. It's just like instantly, I was like, oh, I like that one. Instantly. Oh my god, I should not be closing my eyes. I need to let this dry. Holy crap, that was almost tragedy. We definitely have to talk about Alicia Keys' look. Can I just say, her single, I forget what it's called. It's something about like City of Stars or something like that. She is like really taking that to heart, man. Because I feel like this look is like promoting her new single almost. That's what it seems like. So, I mean, the cape is stunning. The dress underneath, again, giving me Little Mermaid, exiting the water vibes. But I'm not saying I hate it, you know, but it is just like a regular dress. But like with the cape, it's like, oh my god. And her hair. Oh my gosh. I love when people like do avant-garde like for like the whole look. You know, it's not just like the dress or anything like that. It's like everything. And she really like gave us everything. She went there and it looked so, so good. So I liked that one a lot. And I don't know if I would have loved it as much without the hair, but like I can't appreciate that cape must have taken so long to make. And really the whole outfit together is just beautiful. Lenny Kravitz is out here just giving. He is like, every single time, he's like, oh, men just wear like the tux, not me. I don't know anything about that, and I love it. I feel like this outfit is like giving like auditions for the next hit, like teen drama about vampires. I don't know why. I feel like that is what he is giving with this look. But again, I love it. Like that is not a diss whatsoever. It is just my attempt at a description and I love it. He takes male fashion and actually like does Met Gala with it. He and Ben Platt, who I'll just post his picture up right now, they both did like the corset. And I thought that was a really interesting twist on the suit, you know, to make it different and to make it a little more Met Gala-y. I really like that, and I'm curious to see if that's going to be more of a thing that we see in the future, because I don't ever remember seeing anything like that, and I thought it was interesting that they both ended up doing something kind of similar in that way. Another fresh male fit to me was Gunna. The embroidery on his cape or cloak, whatever the correct term is so, so pretty. Now, beyond that, it's just a regular suit. He is holding this, like, sequin dog, and the dog itself reminds me of the Victoria's Secret pink dog. Does anyone, like, it looks like he went to Victoria's Secret before this and picked one up, and then, like, took it to Build-A-Bear and got, like, a tuxedo for it. It's kind of reminding me, you remember, I think it was last year, where Frank Ocean just had like the random baby that he was carrying around. This is kind of like giving me that a little bit, but the cape is what I really wanted to talk about because that cape is really, really cool. As far as male fashion goes, that's a good one, you know? It's leaning on a little plain, but like the cape is, oh my god, I want that cape. All right, I feel like we gotta talk about Billie Eilish. I feel like Billie Eilish's look is, I haven't read anything. I've like read an article about Vogue about who was there and like what they were wearing, but I haven't read any like best or worst dress list. But I feel like Billie Eilish's look is going to be very controversial, just kind of looking at it. She definitely is going for like the pastel goth aesthetic, which I think makes a lot of sense for her. Just given, you know, her previous like fashion exploration and stuff like that. It kind of is a blend of both in a way. Now, I don't know, I'm like saying it's pastel goth, but if she didn't have the black hair, would I still say it's pastel goth? I mean, she has like the black choker, but I don't know, honestly. Now I'm like questioning everything I thought. I like the colors of it. I like the pastel. Something is off about it to me though. I don't know what it is. I like it, but I don't love it. But I felt like I had to talk about it. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this one, because I am curious what you all think about this. Now, what you didn't just see was the clip where I was attempting to talk about the next outfit while putting on lip liner. It was not good. It was not good. So I like never line my lips, but I'm trying this time. I am trying to emulate the Tessa Thompson lip. Now she had like a darker like line and then a lighter, like not lighter, it was still like a deep color, but like there was an ombre effect going on. This is like the darkest lip liner I have, and I'm just gonna put it on with the Kaja lip whatever heart melter. I don't think it'll really show that big of a difference, but I want you to see I at least tried with the lip liner, you guys. I tried. I like never wear lip liner, but you know, for the Met Gala, how could I not? We have to talk about Anderson .Paak, who again, I'm totally biased for. If you only know Anderson .Paak from Silk Sonic, literally stop what you're doing. Like, stop watching this video if you're at this point in it, and watch or listen to some Anderson .Paak and then come back if you decide to. But before anything, go listen to Anderson .Paak, because like he is so good. I mean, Silk Sonic is amazing, but Anderson .Paak by himself is so good. I like his outfit. He really, like, him and Bruno Mars have really fully embraced this like Silk Sonic vibe, you know? But beyond like the Silk Sonic vibe, it's interesting. I mentioned this before. I know nothing about fashion, but as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh, Gucci made that. Like, there's something about Gucci stuff that, like, as soon as I see it, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, Gucci definitely made that. And it was made by Gucci, so I was right. It's something about, like, the floral print. I feel like they're, like, the only ones using the floral print like that. I don't know. There's just something about the Gucci aesthetic that is so recognizable. But I do really like this Anderson .Paak look. I wish, like, I don't love the pants. I don't know if it's like because they're so low or like they're so baggy or like they're too long. Something about the pants I don't like. But everything else I really like. And I love that floral print, you already know. All right, I don't know who this next person is, so sorry. But I really like his look. I feel like, again, it's a suit, you know? But, like, this is, like, the most avant-garde we saw suits really get at the Met Gala this year. It's got the velvet. It's, like, got, like, the super wide leg, the no shirt underneath, all of the jewelry. I mean, that's really, like, I just listed out the only things that make it different from a normal suit, but it's something, you know, it's something, and we normally get nothing, so I'm taking it, and I like the color of it too. Okay, I know that this actor's first name is Lena, but I cannot remember the last name. I'm so sorry. I think it starts with a W, but I think they were on Masters of None. Does that sound right? Anyways, this outfit to me is so good. This like takes all of like those like really cool like capes, or like, you know, this is more of like a jacket, I guess. But it takes all of those like cool like embroidery things that I've been talking about this whole time, and it adds an interesting color. It adds like a really cool undershirt, the makeup, the jewelry, the shoes, the belt. It all goes together so well, and I really like it. Now, I do think that this kind of looks like Magician meets ice skater, but it works, and it's Met Gala, you know? That's like exactly what it's supposed to be, and so I really like that one. Okay, we're down to our last three, but I'm gonna stop applying blush because I feel like if I apply any more blush, I'm gonna stain my face completely red. So we're done with the makeup, but I still want to talk about these last three, you guys. If you want to close out, I respect that choice, but we're going to talk about the last three. Before we do, though, I do want to talk about the makeup for a second. So none of the looks had the shimmer, but you know me, I love the shimmer, and so I wanted to add it anyways. So like this is like kind of supposed to be a little inspired by the Kiki Lane look. Obviously, it's not like 100%, right? Hers is very different than what I did, but I was trying to take some inspo from it. We've got like the orange like contour with like the yellow for Erykah Badu, which I feel like if I cover up, I can't really see what I look like since I'm covering up my eyes. But does it look like the Erykah Badu look? Let me know. And then if I cover up like here, does that look like the Tessa Thompson look? I think so. I mean, I think you can very clearly see the like inspo from all three. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. Let's talk about these last three though, because I don't want to like cut these people off just because I finished my makeup look. So this person, I actually don't know their name, but I do really like, again, the cape. I'm just a cape kind of girl, I guess. And so I really like this one. I love all of like the bedazzling to it. Again, it's kind of giving me ice skater vibes. But I feel like where this one fails a little bit is the pants. It literally looks like the pants are rolled up because they're too long. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that's what it looks like. I wish that like the bedazzling would have gone onto the pants in some way. So that way it didn't literally look like they went and picked up some pants at like H&M before the Met Gala. But the wing and like the contour is adding to the whole experience. I think it looks really, really good. So shout out to whoever you are, although your next designer, tell them to fix the pants a little bit. Just my personal opinion. Who am I though? Like literally, truly, who am I? Next up is Gwen Stefani. I feel like this is one of those ones where like the color itself is adding to it, you know? But again, she's got the two-piece. The two-piece with the gloves, like the really long gloves, was so popular. I really think that her skirt makes it avant-garde though. Like the shape of it, the folding, all of like the little like flowers on it and how like they go down the train in the back, which you can't really see in the picture, which totally sucks. But I really liked this one, and as soon as I saw it, like the neon yellow kind of fabric, it made me think of the song Bananas. We all know what I'm talking about, and so I don't know if that was like a purposeful callback, but it was in my head, and so I liked it for that reason too. All right, last one I have on my list is Cara Delevingne, or Delevingne. You know who I'm talking about. I did not even realize that she was topless until like I looked at the description, and that's what it said. It's like the little like nipple covers, like I thought it was like a cutout almost like in a shirt. I was like, that's an interesting choice. It was like the Regina George shirt, you know, like from Mean Girls. That's like what it reminds me of, but make it gold. Like the necklace and like the chains and everything, I feel like that also made me think that it was an actual shirt, and I think it was a really interesting choice. Now beyond that, it's literally just a red suit that she's wearing. So like again, I don't, you know, like, you'll have to let me know. Do you think that's a good Met Gala look? Or do you think, like, the actual, like clothing itself is very, like, normal suit, you know? Let me know what you think, and really let me know what you think about all of these, because that was my last one. And so I am going to go wash off this makeup and go to bed. I'm not wearing this out. I know, it's surprising, but I do really like how it turned out, and you'll have to let me know what you think about my look and the Met Gala in general. Do you care? Do you look up the outfits afterwards? Do you think it's all just a bunch of wealthy people showing off their wealth and we shouldn't pay attention to it? What do you think? Let me know down below. And until I see you next time, I hope that you stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye!